Hello dear students, I am expecting that you all have completed the work given in the PDF of the first video. Okay, I am here to explain you the new topic, that is Roman numeral. Before I will start the Roman numeral, I would like to recapitulate what we have studied in the first video and just tell you the common mistakes what children are doing while solving the exercise. So I am going to begin with question number 1 of exercise 1A. Write the names of the following numbers. It is given there. First of all, when you are writing the number name, I am just explaining on the behalf of exam also and as well as how you are doing the copy also. So before you will write the number name, first you have to write the number. Okay? Numbers should be marked properly. Period should be marked in that number properly. Okay, and after that only you start writing the numbers. While writing the numerals, what they are doing, just one example, if the 6,52,000 is there, so if there are 60 students in the class, then 30 will means 30 or 35 will write the correct one, but many will make mistakes. What are their mistakes? I am just giving you one example here. For example, if it is 6,52,000, the numeral is given 6,52,000. So what they will do the mistake? 6 crore, it means 6 is at the last period, that is fourth period. Crore is, the number is 52,000. 52,000 is in the second period. This is what it should be. But generally children are doing like this. What they are doing? 6 crore, then 52,000, and then they are doing like this. What is the correct way to do? That I am going to tell you. Whenever you are writing the number name from the numeral, what you have to do? You will first write see the ones place. What is there at ones place? So if I will take 6,52,000, there is no number in the ones period and ones place as well. So what we will do? We will write down 0, 0, 0 because there is no number in the ones period. After doing this, what we have to do? We have to look for the 1000 period. And what number is there at 1000 period? That is 52. So we will write down here 52. Then we will move to the third period, that is the lakh period, and in the lakh period there is again no digit, so we will put there 0, 0, and then we will move forward to the last period, that is crore period, and in crore period one number is there at the crore place, that is 6. So we will write down this. This is the correct way to write the numerals from the number name. Never start writing from this way, always start writing from the ones place. Which digit is coming at ones place, which digit is coming at the forwarding. Got it? So this is the first mistake which children are doing while writing the numerals from the number name. Okay. Then write the number name of the following numbers in international number system. That is the third question. Fourth, again you have to follow the same process. Now, according to Indian number system and international number system, we have to put the comma. Okay, this is the fifth question given in your exercise book. So first, what we will write down? We will write down the number. So I am taking one number, that is 5789267. 5789267. This is the number. Okay, we have to put the comma according to Indian as well as international. So here you will put the heading Indian and you will write the name, then international, and then you will write the name, number. Okay, so first I am doing with the Indian number system. Ones, tens, 100, comma, 1000, 10,000, comma, lakh, 10 lakh. Got it? Now, if I have to do the same number through the international number system, then what we will do? We will write down like this: 5, 7, 8, 9, 2, 6, 7. Now, you remember in Indian number system there are 4 periods and in international number system there are only 3 periods. In Indian number system, ones period is having 3 places and rest of them are having 2 places. But in international number system, all 3 periods are having 3 places. So, ones, tens, hundreds, comma, thousand, 10,000 and 100,000, comma, and then this is million. Clear to you? So, these are the questions which given in your book to solve, and I already explained you through the PDF, through the exercises. Please complete the work properly, see the video and do it. Okay. Writing ascending and descending order. This is exercise 1B. Already I explained you what is ascending order, what is descending order. Need not to write the question from the book or from the question paper. In exam, from the question paper. Okay. So what you will do, you will see the question. You will write down 1, 2, 3, 4 in that paper in book by the pencil, and then you arrange in the ascending order by writing from the biggest to smallest. Smallest to biggest, and descending order from the biggest to smallest. Got it? So ascending and descending, these two are there. Make sure when you are writing the ascending order, you will put the comma symbol of greater than. Means first number is smaller than the second one. Means if you are arranging the digits numbers, so you will put the symbol of this one, less than 1. And while doing the descending order, you will put the symbol of greater. So first one is smaller than the second one, and second one is smaller than the third one, so it is ascending order. Got it? But in descending order, the first one is the greatest number, then this followed by second number, then third number, like that. So just make sure you, in spite of putting comma, you put the symbol of less than and greater than there. Write the smallest and largest in digit numbers. If this question is your 4th question, successor and predecessor you are knowing, just add the number and subtract the number. This is there. Add 1 and subtract 1. But while writing the number, again I am repeating the same thing which I explained in my previous video. What is that? Do you know the difference between the numbers and digits? I already explained you in first one. See, when we are taking 2, 3 digits, then we are making a number. More than 1 digit, we are making a number. There are how many digits are there? 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and one number is there, that is 0. 0 is also a digit. Okay. So while combining 1 and 0, we are getting 10. While combining 1 and 3, we are getting 13. When we are combining 3 digits, we are getting 321. It is just same as if you are taking a subject English. There are alphabets. Alphabets are having letters. So when we are joining 3 letters, for example, F-A-N, we are getting a word that is fan. When we are adding 3 letters, that is A and D, we are getting the words and. So similarly, you are not putting the comma after A and after N and after D. So it means a combining. When we are combining, we don't have to put the comma. When we are putting the comma after every digits, it means we are separating the digits individually. That is not a number. So whenever you are writing framing the number or forming the numbers of 6 digits, 7 digits, 8 digits, this is the common mistakes what children are doing, I am telling you. So please make sure when you are writing the numbers or framing the numbers from the given digits, never ever put comma after every digit. You will only put comma to differentiate between the periods. I hope these things are clear. Shall I give you an example of this framing number? I am taking again 2, 3, 0, 7, 5. See, these are the digits. I have to frame the greatest and smallest number. So greatest number I have to frame, it means we have to follow the descending order. So 7, 5, 3, 2, 0. Now what children are doing, they are putting the comma after every number. This is not a number dear. It is an individual digit. You have separated the digit. It means this is 75320. It is not at all a number. So if you have to write the number, it means you have to put the comma for dividing the periods only. So ones, tens, 100, comma, 1000, 10,000. If I have to write the smallest number, in that case, you know that these things you have studied in class 4 also. When 0 is there, then we will not start the ascending order from 0. We will always start the ascending order from the any number. So which is the smallest number after 0? This is 2. So 2 will be first, and 2, 0, 3, 5, 7. Again you put the comma before 1000 place. Got it? So this is all about the exercises which I have given you as a homework and classwork. Please complete the work while seeing the PDF. In PDF, one question I have explained you, and the second one you have to do by your own. Don't break the order of the solving of the questions. Okay. Now we are moving to the third next topic, that is the Roman numerals. Before I will start this Roman numeral, you already studied in class 4 the Roman numerals. Some more about that. Now class 4 you came to the class 5, so your knowledge should be little more enhanced. So Roman numerals was used in ancient Rome. It has some basic symbols which were combined to form Roman numerals. Okay, so the symbols were, there are 7 symbols: I, V, X, L, C, D and M. 7 symbols are there. Okay, so why these symbols are using? If we will come to the things with that, then I am going to explain you everywhere. Either we are writing the Hindi number, or we are writing the Hindu Arabic number, or we are writing the Gujarati number, Urdu number, or so varieties of number of systems are there in the India. But internationally we are following only one, that is Hindu Arabic number. Okay, internationally we are following the number system that is called Hindu Arabic number. Okay, no one is called, means if you will go out of India, nobody will use the Hindi number, nobody will use the Gujarati number or Bengali number or the Urdu number. They will not use that one. But international number system, if you are means in international way you are going to talk about the number system, you will only use the Hindu Arabic number. Okay, commonly used, you can say, not only use, commonly use the Hindu Arabic number. So first of all, symbols of Roman number. Why? See, just now I explained you the difference between digits and number. So how many digits are there in Hindi number? Same as Hindu Arabic: 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now come to the Hindu Arabic number: 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So these are the digits. This, by adding the digits, we are making a number. Hindu number 1 और 1 11, 4 3 5 को अगर हम जोड़ते हैं तो हम लोग कहेंगे 435. अगर हम लोग 4 3 5 को जोड़ेंगे तो we call it 435. This is a number. More than one digit, it will frame a number. Okay, we are having only these digits in a. You can see the difference between Shunya and 0. It is circle, Shunya is circle, and this is 0 is oval shape. Okay, these are the basic difference. Now you are going in class 6 now, so your base should be, everything should be clear. If somebody will ask you why, you should give the proper answer. Difference, you should give the proper answer. Now come to the Roman numerals. In Roman numerals also we are using the same thing. Here we are using, to frame the number, what we are doing? We are combining 2 digits. 2 and 3, 23. 3 and 4, 3 और 4, 34. Like that in the Roman numeral also we are having 7 symbols, and by adding and subtracting these symbols we are getting the Roman numerals. Okay. So I, V, X, L, C, D, M. I stand for 1, V stand for 5, X stand for 10, L stand for 50, C stand for 100, D stand for 500, M stand for 1000. These are the basic symbols which we are using for the writing the Roman numerals. Okay, so the rules which we are following to write the Roman numerals are already you have read in class 4, just some more about them. So I am going to start with the first rule. So first rule of writing the numbers from the Roman numeral symbols, basic, one more thing I would like to add. Why we are calling it numerals? Because it is a combination of number and symbols. So number and or symbols, we are taking the L, so we are calling it numerals, Roman numerals. Okay, so if I have to write the Roman numerals, then what we will do, we will add or subtract the symbols and then we will write down the Roman numeral. So first, if I am going to write numeral, some basic rules are. The first rule is, if we are repeating any symbol, I am just starting with I, this is I. So if it is written 1 time, it is 1. If it is written 2 times, 2. 3 times 3. It means when we are repeating it 4 times, it is 4? No. Because repetition of any Roman symbol should not more than 3 times. Okay? Any Roman symbols, we should not repeat it more than 3 times. Then how we will write down 4? To write 4, what we will do? We will use the formula of subtraction. So how we are subtracting? If the smaller symbol is written just left of the, if a smaller symbol is written just left of the Roman symbol, bigger symbol, then we are considered it as a subtraction. When a smaller symbol is written at the right of the greater symbol, it is considered as a addition. Okay. So to write 4, what we will do? We will write down I and V. Why? Because 5 minus 1 is 4. Okay? Why? Because we should not repeat any symbol more than 3 times. So if I have to write 4, we will subtract 1 from the 5, and symbol of 5 is V and symbol of 1 is I, and I is written left of V. So before, left and right, say after and before. So if the smaller symbol is written before greater symbol, it is subtraction. If a smaller symbol is written, if I have to write, then next number is 5. Already I am having the symbol for 5. Now 6, VI, 5 plus 1. So when the smaller symbol is written after bigger symbol, it is addition. Okay. Then again 6, 7, 8. Now same problem for the 9. If I have to write 9, then what I will do? 5 and I 4 times? No. Then what I will do? 5 plus 4. So 5 and IV? No. Why? Because all this symbol is repeating here. And one more rule is there. V, L and D are never repeated or never subtracted. Okay. So this is not possible here. So what I will do? VIV is not there. So what I will do? We will do it IX. So it is 10 minus 1. X is for 10 and I is for 1. So before bigger number, it is subtraction. So 10 minus 1, it is 9. This is clear to you, children? So this is about how we are writing the bigger number, or how we are writing the Roman numerals with the help of given symbol. So what things are there? If I have to write the numbers, we have to repeat the symbol, and symbol should not repeated more than 3 times. If any smaller symbol is written before the greater symbol, it means it is subtracted. If any smaller symbol is written after that, it means it is addition. Okay? But while adding the number, we can add any number to anyone. For example, if I have to add and 10 and 5, 10 and 1, okay, and then C and X, C and B. Like this we can add anyone. But in case of subtraction, there are some rules. What are the rules? That I will be subtracted only and only from B and X. Okay? Then we can say X will be subtracted only and only from L and C. Similarly, C will be subtracted only and only from D and N. So if you have to write down 900, it means this is C and C is for 100. So if I have to write 900, it means 1000 minus 100. So it will be C and N. 900. Clear to you? So these are the basic rules which we have to follow while writing the numbers in numerals in the Roman. These all things you already studied in class 4. Some more elaboration which is not there in the book, but you should know, that I am going to explain you. Here is two Roman numerals. We have to write down the Hindu Arabic number for this. So if I will just write down the Hindu Arabic number for this one, what we will do, M stand for 1000, X stand for 10 and C stand for 100. So what will be the number? It is 1110. No. Why? Because when the smaller number is written in between two bigger number, it means the smaller number is subtracted from the right side of the bigger number. Clear? So if any smaller number between two greater symbols is means it is subtracted from the extreme right side, whichever number is there, from that number. It is not going to add to the number which is in the left side. So the what it will be, M stand for 1000, it means it is wrong. So M stand for 1000 and XC means 100 minus 1000 plus XC means 100 minus 10. So it is 1000 plus 90. This is 1090. Similarly, if I will take this number, this is 500, this is 1 and this is 10. So it is 511. Again same problem. No, this is wrong. Why? Because I is in between two bigger number. So whatever the number is at the last, that is the right side, or what you can say from the right side, we will subtract, we consider this as a one single number. Okay, so it means 10 minus 1, it is 9. I hope this is clear to you. Whenever a smaller symbol is written in between two greater symbol, in that case what we have to do, we have to subtract the smaller one from the extreme right number. So this will be D stand for 500 plus I stand for, IX means 10 minus 1, it will be 9. So it is 509. Clear to you, children? Now some more about the Roman numerals. I would like to put your attention towards the common error which maximum people are doing while writing the Roman numerals. I found it when I am checking the copy, then I saw that many parents are, not the student only, many parents are also writing. If they are writing the class, they are writing 4, they are writing 3, they are writing 6. Like this they are doing. My dear children, there is no connection between ordinal number as well as in the Roman numeral. This TH we are putting for the ordinal number. So whenever you are putting the, you might have studied in class 3 or class 2, ordinal numbers are telling the place, and it is always written as either in the English, that is fourth, or it is written as a fourth. Never ever written like this. If it is 6, so we will write down like this, 6, or we will write down 6. We should not write Roman number and then put the symbol 6. No. We can read it like 6. We can read it like 6. But we will not write th above the Roman number. Okay? If you are writing it as like this, class 4, it means you are writing the 4th class. We can consider it as, means while reading we can call it 4th. But while writing we should not write th above the Roman number. Got it? It is absolutely wrong way. Always write 4th or 4th. Never write this type of things in the ordinal number. Now some questions might be arising in your mind that you have seen the like this, it is written as a 23rd Olympic game. You have seen this. We are reading it as a 23rd, but we will not write it as a 23rd. Okay? When we will read it, we will read it as a 23rd. Or you can write down like this also. But if you will go to the search on Google, you will get like this only, 23rd Olympic Games, like that it is written. But they have never put this RD above this symbol. So this is the common things which you might be thinking, miss, it is there, why should not write? No, it is not there, and we should never ever write th above the Roman numeral or with the Roman numerals. The next mistakes which people are doing, commonly doing, they are writing IV, if I write 4, they are writing 3, they are writing 2. Why? If you, this is, which symbol it is? V. Which symbol is this? I. So if I have to write ice cream, I am going to put line like this. If I have to write V for victory, we are putting line like this. No. Then why you are doing like this? When you will know the reason of putting this bar above, you will be shocked. Why? Because if you are putting like this, it means you are writing the number in thousands. If you will follow all the rules of the Roman numerals, the greatest possible number you can write is 3999. Why? Because after that if you will take the number, this is 4000. And 4000 means you have to repeat M, and M, which is not possible as per as the rule. We cannot repeat any number more than 3 times. It means we are not able to write 4000 like this. So which is the greatest possible number we can write? That is 3999. So we can write down 3000 plus 900 plus 90 plus 9. Okay. Now the question will come. See, first let me complete this one. 3000 is M plus 900 is, this is 1000 minus 100. So it is C and M. 90 means it is 100 minus 10. So it is X and C plus I and X. So combine these symbols, we can get triple M, CM, XC, IX. This is the greatest possible number you can write down by using the Roman symbols. Now the question arises, if I have to write number more than this, then what we will do? So for that, we have to put the bar above or below the Roman numerals. So if I am putting the bar here, I and V, and I am putting bar above the, it is 4000. Okay, this is 4000. If I am putting the bar above 5, it is 5000. If I am putting bar above 9, It is 9,000. So we can write any possible number by using the bar above the Roman symbol. So if it is, for example, more than 3,999, not less than that. So if I have to write 4,635, so how we will write down? 4,000 means IB bar, 600 means D and C. D stands for 500 and this is 600. 35 X 30 and 5. So this is 4,635. These things are not in your syllabus, but since after this class 5 you will never study this Roman numeral. So you should know this basic things about the Roman numerals. Why we are not putting line above and below? Because if we are putting this line above, below too, there is no meaning of that. But above, if we are putting the line, it means we are studying in class 4,000. Is it not joke? You must be laughing on yourself. So hereafter, I request you stop using TH or this line above and below the Roman number. Okay? Now come to the exercise question. Exercise 1C. Write the following numbers in Roman numerals. The numbers are given 50, 100, 500, 1000, 99. So these 550 you know the symbol, 100 you know the symbol, 1000 you know the symbol. Now I am coming to the 99. Whenever you have to write the Roman numeral from the given number, you just write down the number and then break it. Means place value. 90 plus 9. Now 90 means 100 minus 10. So we will write down 100 minus 10. Plus 9 means 10 minus 1. So we will write down 10 minus 1. So 100 is 100 minus 10 means XC and this IX. So the number is XCIX. Okay, so it is 99. If I have to write down the 1998, then M for 1000. First we break it into the place value 1000 plus 900 plus 90 plus 8. So 1000 for the 900 we can write down M plus C M plus 90 XC plus 8 VII. So it is NCM XCVII. Is it not so interesting? So, writing the Roman numerals from the given Hindu-Arabic number, we can first break into the place value and then we will write it down. Now come to the, if we have to write down the question number 2, that if the Roman number symbol is given and we have to write down the Hindu-Arabic number, then what we will do? First we will see X, L, V, I. First we will see this number. Smaller number is written before the bigger number. It means it is subtraction. Smaller number is written before the, after the bigger number. It means it is addition. So break this number into two parts. XL it means 40. VII means 8. So this is 48. Okay. Now next is LXX VII. Smaller number is after the greater number, it means addition. Here also smaller number is after the greater number, it is addition. So this is L stands for 50 plus 20 plus 5 plus 2. This is 77. 50 plus 20, 70 and 5 plus 7. This is 77. Now we have to put the symbol of less than, greater than or equal to. So in this case what we will do? We will write down the first the number. For example, I am taking X, X, I, X and double X. we have to put the symbol of less than or greater than. So first we will break this number into the Hindu arithmetic number. This is x means 20, and this is ix means 9, this is 29, and this is x means 20. So 29 is greater than 20, so we will put this symbol. I hope this is clear to you all children. Please read each and every rule given in the book. We are not going to give this book rules in the copy because already you have studied in the class 4. So no need to write again the same thing in that copy, and see the PDF and do the exercise as I have solved. Okay? And whatever the questions is left, given in first video, you have seen that I wrote there one more homework. 2 homeworks are there. One is given in the classwork copy and another one I told you to do in the home copy or rough copy. What it means, last year class 4 many copies are left over. Maybe some pages are left in the moral science GK like that. So you can use that copy as a rough copy and make sure solve each and every question of the exercise so that you are able to solve it. Practice it because maths required practice. As much as you will do the practice, that much confident you are in mathematics. So keep practicing, do the work, enjoy learning. All the best children, do the work.